Hello everybody, welcome to MediEvil. So yeah, this is MediEvil. I'm gonna go into the options and just... So yeah, hopefully everything's sounding pretty good. Okay, so we're just going to... What the heck is a Dan cam toggle? Okay, and we're gonna start a new game. That was a very jovial skeleton. Rise and shine, Dan. You know, every great hero is named Dan.
It has risen again.
The clown?
Sir Daniel Fortescue. See? The hero of Gallowmere who fell at the first charge. The fog of war and the shrouds of time conspire to turn the arrow fodder into the savior of the day. But we knows better.
I believe in you, Dan.
Fate has given it a second chance. A chance to forget the ignoble truth. A chance to defeat Sarek.
Ah, that's a word.
To the legend. We hopes it does well.
Well, go back, because I could see the money. Let me go back. Like, you literally just left me money right here. Who's leaving me money and I'm dead. Okay, I now have $110, so that's cool.
You must be out of shape after 100 years lying on your back. Use the crypt to get to grips with your new lease on life.
Okay. More money.
Any treasure that you find will be added to your coin total. Coins are used to buy items from the greedy merchant gargoyles.
Ah. Are they greedy or capitalist? I feel like there's a slight difference.
When you're ready to leave this crypt, you'll find an exit at the end of the hall. To unlock the gates, you must find a runestone and place it in the ornate hand set next to the doorway.
Okay then. Very interesting.
You will find life bottles throughout Gallowmere. They contain the same magic that rose you from your slumber and will raise you from the dead once again. When your life is low, using this bottle will help you feel a little better. And remember to fill it when you can.
I'm not sure that's how chests work.
Some weapons contain powers and abilities beyond the ordinary. Be sure to test every weapon to discover their secondary abilities. Some weapon abilities are immediate, and some may need a bit of time to charge before they realize their full potential.
Alrighty then. That is cool. A star road. Open the chest. Open the chest. I now have a shield.
During your travels through Gallowmere, you will collect many items. To see your items or to use one, review your inventory. In it, you will also find your Book of Gallowmere, which will keep a record of the denizens you've encountered, and bestow you with keen insights that only a disembodied voice could provide.
Well, it's good that I'm completely followed by disembodied voices. I was not reading what that said, so we're going to be doomed. I did not read that book. I apologize. Am I able to go anywhere else? Or does it... Oh. No, where I came from. Okay, I guess we're over here. I feel like there's probably some moral questions there. Like whether or not you should actually be doing that to gravestones. Haha! I just stabbed a zombie.
Welcome back to your beloved Gallowmere. The stinking dead have risen up to dance with the lifeless living, and they want to do it over your dead body.
Oh, how very fun and jovial. Huzzah. Through the power of stabbing, I'm winning. You brought your hands to a sword fight, you undead buccarinos.
That small light following you around is a wisp. The heroes of the Hall are not supposed to intervene in mortal affairs. But when they heard that Sir Daniel Fortescue had a shot at redemption, well, they decided to give you a hand with your depth perception. He will circle enemies, helping you direct your ranged attacks, but he'll also let you know what things might merit a closer look.
Okay then, thank you for the assistance, little light. Wow. Is that a hand? That's a hand. There's literally just a hand. What happens if I keep stabbing the hand? Seemingly nothing, but I'm annoyed that now there's a hand that does nothing.
Don't let zombies get you down. Tend those wounds by stepping into this fountain of rejuvenation.
Well, that's a title for it. Oh, I need an earth rune. You know, because that's a thing that people just have. An Earth rune. Oh, and you need a Chaos rune. What? Who has these just in their back pocket? Oh. I guess the outhouse did. Why is... what? I definitely use those sparingly.
Sometimes it may be useful to view the world from a different point of view. Be sure to take a moment from time to time to enjoy the beauty of our beloved Gallowmere. Keep your eye peeled for anything interesting.
Ooh. To enter Dan Cam? Oh, that's cool. Aha, like this. Now I just have more money. Yay. Capitalism. Now we head over to here and give you the chaos brick. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of them. But if there's one thing that Plants vs. Zombies taught me, these zombies are no use against a good old sunflower.
Remember, nothing remains hidden under the gaze of an angel.
That's somewhat frightening. I'm just gonna be honest.
The object here is the chalice. Every time you dispatch an enemy with a sword, the chalice fills a little more. Fill the chalice and then collect it, and you will be worthy of visiting the sacred Hall of Heroes to claim a new weapon. There is a chalice to be found in every region of Gallowmere. They are all hidden or well guarded. Only a true hero will collect the full set.
So you made a death cup. You made a cup that is powered by death. You have made transactions based upon souls. I feel like several moral and ethical questions need to be raised here. Because you're making a cup that is powered by souls.
Beyond these skull gates, the master of the Hilltop Mausoleum, the stained glass demon, has possession of the skull key.
The stained glass demon. Okay, that is both a very unique idea and also very concerning. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm intrigued, but that's a lot to take in. That there's a stained glass demon on a hilltop. Okay, I now need to go get my death cup that I've apparently filled. Because, you know, that's a sentence I thought I would be saying today. Now we're just gonna walk over to here, and we're gonna... How do I move you again? It was just stabbing, it was just stabbing. I'm pretty sure there's... If you make a statue that can be moved because someone stabbed it, you have failed at making a good statue. Because even the slightest bit of wind is now going to absolutely destroy that statue. Anyway, back to the zombie murder. I now have 138 throwing knives. Some would say excessive, but I've seen Loki, and I know there's no such thing as too many knives. Because love is a dagger, apparently, but it's also apparently a bad metaphor, but it's also not a bad metaphor, because because I don't think anyone should really be saying what is or is not a bad metaphor, because I feel like all metaphors kind of work at some point. Why am I talking about this? Someone's gonna watch this later and just be like, "What was going on? Was he on drugs? Was he one of them that did the drugs?" Ooh, a shield.
Feel free to have a paddle in the shallow water, but don't be tempted to go for a swim. Buoyancy can be a problem for those of a dead disposition.
Well, to be honest, I don't think Dan was ready for swimsuit season, if we're honest. You know, he's rather pale. I could be so bold. Do I now... Oh, I get to go to the Hall of Heroes. Do I then get to go see the church demon?
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes, where the bravest warriors from history spend eternity, feasting,
Is that
singing,
Willem
and
Dafoe?
arm wrestling. If they think you're worthy enough, you may be able to persuade them to give you a new weapon.
A new weapon, you say? Like... maybe an axe. A gun. Can I just get a gun? Is that an option?
To pay homage to the heroes, stand in front of their designated statues and await spiritual guidance.
So we have Robin Hood, Caesar, but bald, so Mr. Clean, a Swedish baker, me, apparently, and ghost stairs, because nothing says fun times like stair ghosts.
Worthy as a hero, will you be able to ascend to the higher level of this hall? When you have paid homage to all of the heroes in the lower hall, the ghostly stairs will then become solid.
This sounds like a pyramid scheme. This sounds like a pyramid scheme. So what can I get? I guess I'll get the bow.
Captain Fortescue, it's me, Canny Tim. Does the battle go well? How I wish I could fight at your side again, sir. But hold, you could take my crossbow. It's got rapid fire and you can ricochet the darts off walls to shoot around corners. I used it at the Battle of Gallowmere. After you were slain, I shot Zarek's champion, Lord Kardak. A clean kill through the eye at some 1,000 yards. Not that there's anything clever about shooting someone in the eye, sir. Oh, goodbye, sir.
I feel like that wasn't a mutual trade. I feel like he got gypped there. How do I get out of here? So now what? Can I steal your sword? Is that an option? I cannot steal his sword. So that's upsetting. But now I can... Why is this book breaking? Okay, that's fun. Anyway, back to the war. You know. Yes, leave the Hall of Heroes. Now we make our way to Cemetery Hill. These old bones are fine. You don't get to tell me what to do, video game. Also, my foot is asleep. This happens every time I stream. But my foot is asleep. Wait, now it's starting to wake up. Ah! Well, aren't you just
from the shackles of death,
flamboyant?
My old enemy pursues me. You're too late, Fortescue. Already my army has risen from the grave. You will never leave this necropolis.
Oh my. You should go to a doctor if you're vomiting large
Some
molten
obstructions
stones.
can be smashed down with clubs and certain other weapons. Try experimenting.
This zombie is being very patient and just waiting to kill me. He's just like, don't worry, I'll let you read, you know. Reading is important. Oh no, I'm dead again. There we go. Stabbed him. Was that a random laser? Oh wait, no. It's the death cup.
These boulders are going to crush your bones if you aren't careful. I hope you have a good shield equipped. Remember that each hit on your shield will chip away at its durability. Better it than you, though.
I mean, I do enjoy not dying. So that's definitely a plus, I think.
Of great archaeological interest, destroy the boulder and plunder the valuable treasures within.
You want me to break the rock? You want me to just if you want me to break the rock, just tell me. I feel as though this would eventually break if you kept stabbing it with a sharp object. Like you are slicing and dicing literal tombstones to pieces. I feel like a large rock will eventually cave in. Oh, there's a death chest. We couldn't just stop at the death cup. We had to include the death chest. Oh, it's a bomb. It explodes. Why does it explode? Was that really necessary to make it explode? I'm turning down the other Lucas. The second Lucas can chill out for a minute. I don't know how many crossbow bolts I got. I'm just gonna leave it for now. Yeah, because I still have a lot of crossbow bolts, so I think I'm good for a while. But I have not seen a blunt object that I can use. Meanwhile, this game said... Oh, hello there. How are you? Okay. Then I would be finding a blunt object.
These boulders are going to crush your bones if you aren't.
Oh yeah, I need to I need to have a shield. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Haha. Oh, damn it, there's money. This game knows how to break me. Okay. And then let's head down into here. If I just keep stabbing. Now I have a blunt object. How do I access my inventory? I don't care for the blunt object, I'm just saying.
The club is a crude but effective weapon. Bash with it, burn with it, but beware, one bash too many, and it will break.
As will most things, I presume. I feel like this sword would not actually be indestructible. Ah, I see. Now you use the club to break out. Except for the fact that you apparently don't. There we go. I have now broken out. And now we're gonna go break this rock. Because, yeah, why not?
Fresh air. We hate these dark old caves and their filthy stench of old witches.
Old
A
witches?
coven of the warty old hags lived here once. Unholy fires burning all night while they brewed up unspeakable muck in their cauldrons.
Am I gonna now have to fight witches?
They moved on years back, but the smell still makes our eyes sting.
Okay then. Just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna switch over to the sword. Why is that like that? It's a bit odd. It's a bookshelf. Did the bookcase have a soul? Is that why that went up? Step, 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 step. I'm guessing I need the thing from the other door.
A guide to covens for witches and witchcraft enthusiasts. A witch's coven would reach the height of its power only when all of their sacred flames were alight. Witches have been known to offer help to the questing adventurer, yet they are a reclusive people and have to be summoned by the aid of mystic charms or talismans. Let it be known that help from a witch is rarely given freely, and the witch will more often than not make a request of the adventurer before any such help is given. If seeking to summon a witch, remember that they are quite territorial. Any signs of previous witch activity in an area is a good indication that a witch can be called upon.
Oh, that's comforting, you know? That's a good thing to know. Also, can I use my thing? Armor items. I cannot use the health potion. But I need to take... Yeah, I need to take this. I need to run, because I doubt that this lasts forever. And then we put this into here. And we go back to the sword. Back to my COD days. Good old Call of Duty. There we go. Oh, a witch talisman. That's comforting to have. You know, just a device that summons witches. The Hall of Heroes now awaits me as well. So that's good. And I have an energy vial. I will become unkillable. How do I get up here? There we go. Through the door. Now we run. Okay, I'm just gonna say the fresh air stuff. Okay, can we go up the thing? There we go. Okay. Didn't I have like 6 of these? I'm 98% sure that's not how those sorts of things work, you know? Oh. Well, that's just great. Huzzah. We got hit last second.
We give our lives.
Well, let's not go that far. I mean, okay. You know, there are other career paths in life. Like accounting. Could have been some pretty good accountants.
The adventurer would be wise to be thorough in the exploration of an area. Hidden locations reap great rewards.
And? Is that your only reasoning? Okay. Oh, now I'm in the Hall of Heroes again.
Back from the battle so soon? It must think it is a hero by now.
I mean, a little bit.
But only a true hero is worthy of a place in the Hall of Heroes.
That would make sense.
See the ghostly statue of your fraudster self?
Little much.
When it has turned solid, a true hero you will be.
Thank you for the heads up. Feel like personally attacking me was a little much, but okay. Do I need you? Why do I need to talk to you again? There's multiple other people. Like, there's this dude with a sword. There's a dude with a hammer.
Hurrah! I knew it would take more than an army of the evil dead to throw your strides up. I've something that may help you on your quest, Captain. I give it to you freely, though I have no idea what it is.
A life bottle. Can I get the sword? Or like anything else? So now I have 2 life bottles. And this thing hasn't done anything. So that's fun. Is that Unis Honest up there? What's going on with this? Huh? We just randomly got Unis Honest. How many cups do I need? Like, that's a lot of cups. Yes, leave the Hall of Heroes. And now we go to the Hilltop Mausoleum. Because that sounds like it's going to be fun. Wait, isn't that where the stained glass demon is? Oh, if there's a stained glass demon, I'm going to be a little bit frightened.
You are entering a house of pain. Rumors abound of evil doings in the secret catacombs below this very hall.
That's comforting. Hello, the exterminator. You guys called management, said you had a little bit of a problem. I'm gonna do my best to deal with it. Hello. Management. Okay. So now that we've dealt with the rat problem, I suppose it's time to make sure that the basement is good. Hiya! Hiya! There we go. Sometimes you do have to brute force your way into the basement. Ah. Seems you might have a bit of a spider problem.
Watch out for sticky-fingered imps. These thieves will strip you down to your armored undies.
I did not
Rumor
consent.
has it they fence
Nope.
the stolen
That.
wares
No,
with
no, 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 no,
emergent
no.
gargoyles.
I don't care what they do with it after. No, bad touch. No. What are you gonna do if I just stab you? Ah. The ultimate way to end all pain. Murder! Clarify, for legal reasons that was a joke. Please do not kill people. But you will be stabbed. I like the stained glass and everything. That's kind of cool. A moon room. I don't know why, but that's a cool thing to say. I see you. I get you. I'm gonna get you. Hello, my name is Stephen Stave. I work for management. You called us to take care of your little rat trouble. And, you might want to get the foundation checked out. Something's a bit odd with them. And, okay, aye, there we go. As you can see there, that was a bit of a foundational problem. You should speak to your contractor about that. And let's quit that bit and head over to this area. The Earth Rune has been used. What did you try and steal from me? Get stabbed. I'm saying stab a concerning amount.
The stained glass demon is the master of the mausoleum. His wretched soul lies preserved inside a frozen glass heart. Shrouded in a veil of darkness beneath the mausoleum, you will find this pre-frozen menace.
That was a lot of words. And a lot of them were very dramatic, but I'm not sure it really meant anything. It was one of those statements where, like, you're pretty sure they just said nothing, like, a lot of times. What's in this door? I'm leaving. Okay, so apparently I need a chaos rune, which is the thing that I don't have, but I also need a moon rune. So I'm guessing I need to go through this room? Moon rune! Are we not going to question Medusa on the ground here? Ah! Just what I love. A door that opens by itself and attacks me. Oh! We also have a ghost pianist. Oh, I can only carry 2 energy vials.
The would-be phantom longs to play a new tune, but he seems doomed to repeat the same cause of despair over and over.
Lady, you are very dramatic. I just want you to know that. What? Wait, hold on. What is this? Oh, okay. That's how that works. Well, now that I have half the money that I used to have, I'm going to go down into one of the areas. Not the basement yet. I'm going to go to the other area. Because I would prefer to not go into the basement just yet. But apparently I might have no choice. I have no choice. Into the basement I go. Because, you know, every good statement involves that. Push it down the hallway. Why do I need to do that? Ah. I see. Get it, it's funny because his heart is frozen. So, okay, I'll shut it down. Those two statues were very technically designed. Is it narcissism to have a giant stained glass, like, painting, I guess? Stained glass artwork made of yourself? Because it kind of feels a bit pretentious. Hello? Are you the one that I asked to pay me? Because I dealt with your little problem. Also, you should probably talk to your contractor about it. That one area that kind of collapsed. Ah! Okay, that's pretty cool. The demon's heart. That's what it is. Here's all I'm saying, right? Maybe if your heart is the only vulnerable spot on your body, maybe don't use it as an ability. Like, you would think that would be somewhat important to do. Yeah. Hippity hoppity. You really enjoy hopping. You must have been great at leapfrog. We're having auditions on Thursday for leapfrog tryouts if you want to show up or anything. But I know it's probably put a damper on a relationship going forward. You know, me shooting your heart several times, but you know. Time heals all wounds, and that'll be 2 days from now. So, therefore, all the pain goes gone away. Don't worry, man. I've been there. You'll get over it. Oh, he's dead. Oh, it was nice knowing you. A painful demise. Oh, that's somewhat frightening to see on my screen. Whenever I get a trophy or there's any sort of notification on the PlayStation, just this black box appears on the side of my screen. On the good old Twitch. MediEvil. Oh no, there's thin walkways. Oh no. We haven't even been streaming for an hour. How long is this game? Because it doesn't feel all that long. Did I go to the Hall of Heroes? I did not go to the Hall of Heroes because I couldn't find where the actual chalice. Wait, no. I couldn't figure out where. Like, I don't think I actually got everyone. Return to the graveyard. The graveyard strikes back. The prodigal skeleton returns. Oh. I'm making my way to the land of the living. It's like reverse Coco? It's like Book of Life. I have seen a movie. Yes. Bring me your essences of death and pain. I'm guessing I shouldn't walk through this. Nope, okay, it's fine. There we go. Just a good bit of death. Huzzah. There we go. And here I go again, on my own. Going down the only road I've ever known. If that gets me DMCA'd, I'm gonna lose my mind. Why do we have nuclear chests? That just seems like a problem. And I'm out of life bottles. I now have a new energy style, so that's good. And up and up and up and up and up and up and up. Oh, hey, like they really are going back through it. That's cool. Does that mean the chalice is in the same spot? Can it be in the same spot? Please. Are you here? No,
The living world lies beyond these skull gates. The master of the hilltop mausoleum, the stained glass demon, has possession of the skull key.
So, I guess now I have the skull key. I have the skull key. Ha ha ha! Oh my. That's quite flamboyant. Is there anything else this way? There's not a whole lot of this way. Oh, but there's like a healing thing that I need to get to. Well, there's a healing thing. I just don't know how to get to it. So that's fun. Oh. Why does every game decide that you need to hurt dogs? Like, I just feel the need to say this. I do not condone animal cruelty of any kind. I do not support it. It's a bad thing. The fact that I have to say that is concerning. Seriously, why do so many games just randomly input just like, hey, beat up these animals? Like, do we need to have a talk? Like, who hurt you? Was it the dogs? Is this like your weird slow revenge against them? Because that's a bit much.
Want to be faster on your feet? Want to be able to bash down walls by charging into them? All you have to do is defeat the evil guardians of the graveyard and gain this new ability. You will never know why you left the grave without it.
Well, that's a sales pitch right now. Right there. Like, that's just a very good sales pitch. But if I order now, can I get 2 for the same price? Because, do I get free shipping and handling? If I don't, I've already lost it. And I got a star rune. And what do I do with the star rune now? I need to make a bridge. You know, that's what I think I'm trying to do here, is just make bridges. You know, some people will create barriers within themselves, or around themselves, but I want to create bridges. Unite people. That's where the chalice is. That my death cup. Is there anything this way? There is something this way. Okay, we're getting close. Bring me thine death cup. Okay, what about this way? Are there any enemies this way? Somewhat pathetic to just see them drop to the floor and then just shoot them a couple of times. Chalice cannot be collected. Ha ha! Huzzah! Hall of Heroes now awaits me. I'm gonna keep going down this way. Oh, I keep forgetting to use the shield. I've now teleported. I'm moving a boulder, moving the boulder, moving the boulder. I have moved a boulder. Now I'm presuming we head over to the other side. Oh no. Oh, okay. There was a moment where I was just trapped in a loop. It was like in Portal when you would place the two portals down one above the other, and then you were just stuck in a loop for the next 12 hours. Oh my, this is quite excessive and drastic, I think. Oh. We have 2 blocks to move. And a capitalist gargoyle. So, you know, that's gonna make it fun. And then let me guess, this one will go in a spot that would bring it very close towards me. Well, now I need to... Is the capitalist gargoyle selling anything good? No, really not. I do need some of those. Okay, I now have 90 gold. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. I don't need any help. For once while playing this game, I don't need any more help. Oh. Large, metal-looking dogs. What is happening? I'm just being circled. Oh, that's what's happening. I have done 1 bit of damage. Is it just going to be this for several minutes? Like, they share health. I got 2 bits of damage in there. Like, they share health, but, like, it's still gonna take a minute. Oh. They both went out. Okay. Also, just once again, I don't endorse this. Don't condone this. Maybe don't. I don't condone, like, raising the dead, even. I just don't condone that, really, if we're honest. I'm gonna die. Yeah, I died. Wow. There was a bit of a dishonest in there. But that was really it. I died. That's fun. It put me all the way back at the start. Oh my. Okay. sure that won't get annoying when I probably die again. Also, does that mean I have to do all the puzzles and everything again? I have to regain the chalice. So I'm guessing I have to redo all the puzzles. I just used a life bottle. Okay. That felt a bit gruesome, all things considered. A silver shield. Now that's pretty good. I just survived a nuke chest, so that's good. I am very close to dying. Can I use anything to, like, help me not die? Special gift for that witchy someone. That's a weird statement to read out. Hello? Hello? I get to redo a whole level because I died once. That's so fun. Yay. Switch over to the good old... That's not what I wanted to do. Nope, nor is that. What? I don't want to use that. I want to use these. Oh, that is a secondary weapon. That is the weirdest. Okay, my bad. Broke a part of the wall. I don't know what that did. That is quite gruesome. Also, somehow I think we've killed less enemies. I'm going to collect the chalice and hope that I don't die. I've gotten 1 energy vial. We have a very, very, very small amount of an energy vial, so that's cool. Does the rejuvenation thing fill those at all? Because that would be kind of cool if it did. Also, my leg is now broken. I don't know why. Maybe these will help. Can this fill it up at all? It does! It fills it up. That's good. Okay. We might have a chance. I think once we're done with this level, I'm going to switch over to dreams. I don't know what to do about that. Okay, a life bottle has now been used. Okay, the entire camera just went crazy. The camera is just going insane. I don't understand why. Whew! Okay. After becoming a wolfbane. Oh, that was pretty close. All things considered. That was quite close. Hello? How are you?
All has changed outside the necropolis. Paths go this way, paths go that way. Nasty, painful death waits round every turn and over every hill.
Oh, that's comforting.
Bon voyage.
Wiedersehen? That was a weird walk at the end. Okay. Into the Hall of Heroes for the third, fourth time now. And I think we'll grab the thing, and then I'll switch over to Dreams.
It's the Hall of Heroes shopping mall.
Oh, that's new.
Bargain hunters should check out the ground floor.
Oh, okay.
Well-to-do shoppers should check out the upper floor. That's where it's at.
And what about, like, if I need furniture? Do you know where I would get that? Okay, so why now Hammerman?
Ah, Fortescue! What's this I hear about that archcad Zarok still being alive? Thought you killed the fella. Never mind, you old warhorse. Better show him what's what, eh? I expect Johnny's zombies a bit more of a handful than you remember.
Johnny's zombies?
How are you doing for weapons? Here, take my warhammer. It'll smash anything and it won't fall apart like a club. I only ever get to use it cracking walnuts around this place. Nonsense, Fortescue. I won't take no for an answer. Knock a few heads for old Stan your Iron Hewer, eh?
Thank you, Stan your Iron Hew. I'm honored to have gained your bloody hammer that you apparently only use for walnuts, but yet it is covered in blood. I leave you now, so you all may rest or whatever it is you do. Because evidently you walk around and eat. So you're not just statues, which is somewhat concerning. Y'all have fun.